Hi, Mary Jane Doe. Thanks for being here, honey. I'm going to wait a couple minutes because I accidentally hit the go live button. I'm sorry you slipped through your little visitor, by the way. That sucks. It's okay. It'll be there tomorrow. By the way, I'll be getting stoned out of my gore for this. Hi, Miss Michelle. Good to see you. I got gonna say a little bit something about, well, a couple of my friends here on YouTube, which I hope they're my friends and will be after I'm done. I'm not happy about a situation going on, and we're going to talk about it. How you been, Michelle? No, I'm not going to have a panel. So I really haven't, I don't go live much unless I really have something to say. And so I don't have StreamYard. I don't know. One of these days, I may get really started with this YouTube channel, but it's kind of up in the air right now. I guess maybe I use it just to come on to get out what I need to say, to get it off my chest for two people that I care about that are kind of in clash right now. It's kind of hard to be stuck in the middle like this because, I was a moderator on one and a moderator on another. And when you're a moderator for two people and those two people who were friends got upset with each other, then it kind of puts me and other moderators who moderate for both people. Hi, Deb. Good to see you, Deb. Excuse me. Hey, Sierra. Thanks for coming over. Right, Mary Jane. So I just want to do this once, and I am going to play and react to Megan's video about her Daisy Dukes and Sierra needing content. What's this called again? It's called Sierra Needs Content and Now is Obsessed with My Daisy Dukes. Michelle, I don't know if you know Sierra Queen Pen Clark. She's another creator. But her and Tina were pretty close. And something happened. I really think that Megan took some stuff the wrong way from Sierra. And we all tried to contact her to, and Sierra tried contacting her to talk with her to try to work things out behind the scenes and stuff. And she said in one of her other videos that she was afraid to answer the phone at one time because she was afraid Sarah would be all mad and talk and everything like that. Sierra's not that way. She doesn't treat anybody like that. She's always been level-headed and mindful about what she says. She does take some things and stretches them a little bit and makes them funnier. And you can tell when she's making that joke. At least I can. I know other people can too. Some people will hear something and automatically think it's about them, and then they go and they run for it. And this happens all the time on the YouTube streets. Sometimes I sometimes think that people just sit and wait for someone to say their name, and when they say their name, it's on. That person needs to go and make a video about it. Well, this is basically the same thing. Sierra asked, "Are we beefing?" And she didn't get any confirmation back. They messaged, and then Tina showed the messages. Oh, and Sierra sent her messages that she had with her mods at the time. I don't think I was in those messages commenting at that time. Sierra, I think that was before you made me a mod. Does that sound right? The mod messages you sent to her, I don't think I was a mod at that time. Okay. So anyways, I guess Sierra said some things that were hurtful to Megan, I'm sorry. And Megan, you started striking back. I don't think Sierra made any other videos about you. She might have been talking about Jimmy and throwing in some stuff, let me take that back. You know, maybe you were hurt, Tina, by the messages, but instead of you talking to Sierra about this, you just turned your back. And so Sierra was hurt about, even I feel like you turned your back on me too, because I tried to message you in your messenger, and as I look back on it, I can see that you haven't even read it. So that, kind of hurts my feelings that you don't even read my messages. Having a channel, you need to react with your subscribers, so that you'll keep those subscribers. Ignoring your subscribers when they want to leave you a message is not a good idea. I wouldn't think. That is your community. And if your community wants to reach out to you as a creator, you kind of should reach back out to them. They're the ones that are supporting you with your likes and our views. Okay. Hi, Trace Seeker. How are you today, girl? I am going to talk about Megan and Sierra, and why this is affecting the community. And I was leading off to get ready to do this live that she did a couple weeks back, or whenever it was, with their little fighting going on or whatever. I just want to try to reach basically Megan to see if she'd have a change of heart and contact Sierra. She did ask to extend to Olive Branch, but Sierra hasn't seen that either. So, okay, we're going to start this. You might hear, oh, that's a little pretty. Little Tony will be up here soon. You'll hear me screaming because he likes to bite and nail me. Okay, ready? Come on, Internet. Come on, Internet. Ah! Turn that music off. Ugh. I don't know where she finds her music, but here we go.
Hi, folks.
Can you guys hear it?
So, somebody brought to my attention
Yeah, it
a
does.
certain TikTok. Is it funny? Yeah, it's really pretty funny. Is it a nice thing to do when an ex-friend of yours of 2 years on Messenger, speaking constantly and sharing things? It took me over a year to bring up you know who because I knew I couldn't really trust her. I saw the way she treats PJ. So I was thinking.
So she's talking about our lovely Queen Pin.
When did this all start? It started over a month ago when I stupidly got on the fucking white boys bandwagon to bash Dolly Vision. And I wasn't bashing, I was just telling my story. But I didn't know it was going to be an ongoing thing for days, right? Until he got on JLR's ass. Why does everybody on YouTube think they're fucking better than everyone else? Okay,
I don't think I'm better than everyone else. Sierra doesn't think she's any better than anyone else. I always thought everybody here that knew each other, we were all equals.
YouTube is a very egocentric kind of place to be, right? You can get lots of attention, including bad attention.
Thank you, Sierra.
But for people that just think they know it all the time, it's sickening. And I'll never be like that, and I'm not like that. And that's because I'm grown.
No, I don't know it all, Tina. I still have years left to figure things out. I won't know it all when I pass. I'll only know it all when I'm with Jesus Christ.
Age isn't even a fucking number. I mean, it's just a number, is what I'm trying to say. It's just a number.
Okay. This is where she doesn't like being called an elder. Because Sierra, who I believe was raised properly because she respects her elders, maybe it might be a Midwest thing or a Maine thing or Vermont or whatever where you were at, or Washington. But I'm in Ohio and I'm considered technically part of the Midwest. But yet my eastern neighbors to the coast are all closer to me than they are on the west. But I really don't think there is any type of barrier between any states to where everybody uses the word elder. And I want to I looked up what is an elder, and I've always known an elder as somebody older than me. Like, even like my elder sister or my elder cousins, and I've got younger cousins. But it refers to an older person or a person who holds a position of authority or respect within a community. I'm Sierra's elder, and Megan, you're my elder. Because I'll be 61 in July.
It's how much life you've experienced. I mean, for God's sakes, I had my daughter when I was 40. You think everything's a fucking joke. You know why, Sierra? Because you're crying inside daily.
Okay. Tony's here. He just jumped across the keyboard and buzzed it up all the way 26 minutes in. Let's find out where we were at.
So much until she brought it up in Messenger. A whole fan's shit, for one thing. Maybe that's bad attention. But for people that just think they know it all,
okay,
all the time, sure, woman apologized, bring up heart meds, or bring up that I had a stroke and a heart attack. Sure, woman apologized to both on YouTube. I don't know what damn video. It wasn't in my thumbnail.
She's gone live, or she posted something.
Like you have to do with all of your thumbnails. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sniveling. I got a cold. But then you've got a frickin' piss on other people if they, you know what, bring up heart meds or bring up that I had a stroke and a heart attack. Let me tell you something. I do that because I'm here to say I had high cholesterol, but my doctor said it was okay, even though it was still high, and I had a stroke. And I'm fit. I ride my bike. I haven't smoked or drank. I don't smoke pot. I have nothing in my lungs. And I had a stroke in 2020. And I want people to be aware of their bodies.
We are aware of our bodies, but Tina, you have a tendency to talk about the same stuff about yourself almost all the way through the live or video that you do, because I don't know why, you just seem to need to let everybody know your medical business. It gets old after a while. And yeah, there might be new people come in and they don't know, but I'm sure if they go back to the last live you did, they would know everything about you, because you explain it in every live, honey.
And it's a silent killer, heart attacks for women. Because men do all the sweating and the whatever and get the tight chest and stuff. Women, it can just be a real bad pinch in their arm, even their leg. It's a silent killer. So anyway, I was thinking back, why did I have this? It wasn't even a falling out.
Hi, Donna Clark. I just seen you.
With me and Sierra.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm here to tell you. It all happened over a month ago when, after I told my story of flying to Virginia and meeting Jimmy and being with Jimmy, whatever, okay, you can believe it or not, I don't give two fucks. The thing is, she didn't like the fact that I was on White Boys and said, do you know what? I don't hate the man. I don't feel used. I don't feel, these kinds of things.
But I thought she was all fired up about going on there and talking to White Boy and letting him know, because White Boy seriously wanted to shed light on and expose Dolly Vision for, and I'm sorry, Sierra and Megan or anybody that likes Dolly, but I think he's a genius in one way, but yet people open up your eyes. Look at all the really nice crap he's got. You all bought that for him.
And I didn't know she didn't like it so much until she brought it up in Messenger. A whole fucking month later. And then she even brings it up in one of her lives. I'm like, what? It was then that I decided I couldn't trust her. Fully trust her. And I've been through stuff on the internet in the past. So in a live that wasn't all thumbnailed like it's a big fucking production, I mentioned
Mary Jane too.
that I'm just not going to be really talking on Messenger much anymore. I didn't say, Sierra, I'm restricting you. Sierra, I'm blocking you. Sierra, I just, no, I didn't.
Is that really expected out of somebody that's turning 64 this month? I'm sorry, but I don't care to talk to anybody like that. I'd rather talk to them straight up. I'd rather call them and say, hey, let's get this over with. And let's not do this back and forth video lives and stuff. Megan, I'm sorry, but I believe you took something innocent and stretched it out for the bad, because you think, and once you get something in your head, you go and you run off with it. You won't listen to anybody else. Once you got your mindset on something, you don't change it. And I don't understand why. I mean, you're 64. You're more mature than Sierra. She's 40, not 44, by the way. She is 40 years old. I know that for a fact. And so she has 24 years less on you in maturity. She's still at a good age, a good prime age. Damn, I wish I was her age again. And she's a very colorful person. She loves to talk. She talks about anything that is on her mind, and she is funny. And a lot of times when she talks about something, she gets real funny about it, and in her mind just brings up other funny things to say. They might kind of be crude a little bit, but who hasn't been crude before? I mean, come on. Now I gotta find the video again. I don't even know if I want to finish it. I think I might got most of my stuff out. I really didn't. I just wanted to say, Megan, you really need to, you both need to stop with the videos. Call each other. If you want to be friends, again, be friends. I don't know how easy it's going to be, Because, I mean, once you get into a fight with somebody, that friendship's never going to be the same, even when you make up. Because I see that your friendship with Rose isn't the same as it was. I can tell. I see it. Tina, I see a lot of things that other people don't see. That's just who I am. Okay. Let's see.
What? That didn't work. Because she had to do a live and say, I don't know why women just can't be grown and talk everything out like I want to do.
And she was right.
Get the message. Okay, get the message. She couldn't handle it. It bothered her so much that she said she was going to be gone a while or whatever. Yeah. Try fucking, what was it? A day and a half, 2 days?
So she took a couple days. At least she told us she was taking those days. I think I remember when you took a break, you didn't tell nobody nothing. We all worried.
I've left YouTube 2 different times for 3 months. I know how to take a real break. So
Good.
then she proceeds.
Good for you. You know how to take a real break. And like I said, you didn't tell nobody about it, or at least I know I wasn't the only one wondering where the hell you were and worried about you. We thought maybe you got sick and had another stroke or something, or that your mom had passed, but she hadn't, but she did shortly afterwards, and your sister, and my condolences on that. I don't know how that would feel to lose your mama and your sister within a few months. I'm sorry, honey.
To make
Hi, Fairy
underlying
Tales.
threats and all these things when she's stoned and drunk out of her fucking gourd.
Oh, that reminds me.
And then she...
Fire in the hole. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I know, Sierra. I know you rarely drink. One of these times we're going to have to... I know I don't drink, but every once in a while, I'd like to have a beer or two. You know? And sit out on the patio, shoot the shit or whatever, and drink a couple beers, and it just sounds good. Okay, now she's going to get into these videos that she did.
She proceeds to do part 1. There I am with a crying face that she pulled up from the Ernie Shell days, and she puts perpetual victim on it, knowing
That's you act that way sometimes, honey.
that would dredge up some negative memories. Fucking puts it on her thumbnail, and of course says, "Told you so. A hit dog will holla every time." And then
You're hollering
she
right
says
now.
a one-sided, right, in yellow under it, manufactured drama. PCT, she had to copy me, because when I addressed her, I just put Sierra, ... I didn't call her names. I didn't put her down. I just said Sierra. and I defended myself. There's a
Oh, I used
difference
to like margaritas
in
too,
being assertive
but they always led to
and
shots of
aggressive.
tequila.
She's aggressive. I'm assertive. Then she has to do
You're
part two,
both
right?
assertive, and you
PCT
both can
part
be
two.
aggressive.
Isn't that just sweet? Well, she pretends that she's so unbothered laying on a pillow. All right. So this is a thing.
Those are good. Sierra's real good at making those videos. Excuse me. I drink a couple Long Islands. Ooh, one of those sounds really good. I used to make a mean Long Island. True, Donna. Yep. Okay, 7 different. Let me see. You know, hold on. Let me see if I can name all of them. It's been at least 15 years since I've bartended. That's how long it's been since I don't drink no more. When I quit drinking, I pulled myself up and said, that's it, I'm done. Okay, the 7 liquors are vodka, gin, little Tony, vodka, gin, is it whiskey, rum, tequila, triple sec. What's the 7th one? Hi, Moto Mom. Thanks for stopping over. You guys were even on the people and the likes. Thank you. Let's see. Oh. Did you guys hear that? Gunfire. All right, let's see where we're at here.
She's so unbothered laying on a pillow. All right. So this is a thing.
She was sleeping while you were doing the lives. And you knew that.
Okay. Her bark is bigger than her bite. Hers. Because she puts these thumbnails that she thinks she's being deceiving, but she's not. That's how she really feels. And then she does her lives when she smears people, slanders, spills the tea. She's so proud that she has people in every little corner of everywhere on everybody's channels so she can get the tea on them. And then
she's popular. She goes around and she talks to people. You don't go talk to anybody. You barely talk to your chat. You're too busy being vain.
Then do lives. That's her fucking content. And I said on my live, I don't want to be a PJ. I said, I don't want to be a PJ.
What's that mean? She doesn't want to be a PJ. How in the world and who in the world? I mean, what? No, what's that mean? Maybe if I take another hit, I might not figure it out.
Okay, I was told by a good friend in Messenger, just ignore this, don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what I've done. And Team Rose is right. You can ignore people, but if they're jealous, I'm not saying you are, Sierra, but that's what people are telling me. It festers.
She doesn't go and do her Messenger thing, but yet she's got a good friend on Messenger that you didn't say who it was, but then wait a minute. Wait. You can get that all screwed up.
She puts these thumbnails
Okay.
that are, she thinks she's being deceiving, but she's not. That's how she really feels. And then she does her lives when she smears people, slanders.
You don't smear
spills
slander.
the tea.
You
She's
spill
so
a lot of
proud
tea.
that she has people in every little corner of everywhere on everybody's channels so she can get the tea on them and then do lives. That's her fucking content. And I said on my live, I don't want to be a PJ. I said, I don't want to be a PJ. Okay, I was told by a good friend in Messenger, just ignore this, don't do anything, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's what I've done. And Team Rose is right. You can ignore people, but...
Oh, so it was Team Rose that told you this? Or was it somebody else?
If they're jealous...
It sounded like she was talking about Team, didn't she?
I'm not saying you are, Sierra, but that's what people are telling me. It festers and it festers, and they'll let it go for a little while. But if
PCT, she's not jealous. If she was jealous, she would say so. I think that's just the way she is. She's good with herself like that. I'm good with myself like that. Heck, I see somebody with a nice car that I would love to have. I come straight out and say, I'm jealous. I don't want to talk to you because I'm jealous. And it's basically a big joke about it, but I guess.
If they're not okay mentally, it comes back. And that, I thought she was okay.
Are you
like,
mental?
She wasn't bringing me up. She'd say,
Are you mental, Sierra? I don't know. It starts getting really bad later. I don't know if I'm going to finish the rest of this because she starts talking about all about her, and then she finally gets into about her past sensual, her past essays. I couldn't think of them. It wouldn't come out. And that's too deep, because we've heard it all before. And, there's been a couple times she's been adding some stories that we've never heard before. So I kind of wonder about those. Tina, nobody is against you. We all care about you. I've known you probably for 4 to 5 years now. And I've always enjoyed watching you and talking in your chat. And you used to make me laugh when we were on Dolly Vision's panel. But you don't make me laugh no more, girl. And it saddens me. I tried to contact you, but you didn't even respond. So, and I know Sierra's tried. I think, Mary Jane's suggestions are always good. She is a very intellectual person. But I don't know, Megan. I don't think you're not going to hear from me again. So, just please don't make a backup video defending yourself, because you don't need to defend yourself. We all know. And we're all sorry that you feel that way. Well, right now, at least most of us. And I can probably talk for, other people that, that I know that don't know Sierra, but we know each other. And I don't want to I'm not going to come to any more lives and see you going off, but yet you're not making any sense about Sierra. You're just bringing it all back to your stroke, your heart attack, your past with your drinking, and what you did then, what happened, which was in the past. Nobody needs to know about it. I think that just should all stop and end right here. And it's up to you right now to contact Sierra, because she's willing to talk to you, which I praise her for that, because as many times as she's tried calling, if I were her, I'd have given up. I'd have just brushed you away and just gone on with my business, kind of like what I'm doing. And I'm sorry, but I can't deal with you anymore. Wait a minute. I'm feeling all heavy inside right now. I didn't want this to happen. I just didn't want this to happen. Thank you, Donna. Why do you think I'm smoking so much? I'm trying to get the brain cells moving. Yeah, it's bumming me out. I'm pulling myself out of this mess from her, because I just don't think she was fair about this. And she won't listen to nobody. Because, like I said, once she gets, I do believe once she has something set in her mind, that's it. Yeah, Truth Seeker, that's what's happened. I've lost friends on here in many different ways, even in death. And that's the worst. I mean, our tiger, the Tony, is gone. You know, I'll let y'all know that I talked to him damn near every day through the past year on FaceTime. And I miss him a lot. I miss talking to him. We talked about God a lot. And we, you know, he knew his time was coming soon. We both knew it. And he started having problems about a month before he got really sick. And I had kittens, and he got to see my kittens. And one's named Little Purdy because she looks just like her mommy, Purdy. And the other one, she's just pretty as heck. And when we were talking about names, I was talking about names, I wasn't for sure what sex they were. But I kind of believed they were girls, because girls are really easy to identify. And I go, I really wanted to name one of them Tony, but they're girls. And he goes, well, Tony can be a girl's name too. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. So I named her Tony. And he got to be there when I announced her name. And now when I call her name, I get to think of my friend. I really miss him. I'm sorry, you guys. Mary Jane, you're right. It is important to make peace while you have a chance. You know, somebody's going to complain about my coughing. What was I going to say? Oh. Miss Ann and I were fighting, and the day before, 2 days before she passed away, everyone had a chance to talk to her. for her family on Miss Diamond's channel, I believe it was. And I watched that. And I cried and I prayed for Miss Ann. But what happened was wrong. And I don't hate her. I'm just like everybody, I forgive. But I don't forget. And I hope Miss Ann knows that, and she was my friend in my heart, and I loved her. But, you know, when things get going and they all go round, it's hard to go back as a friend. Because that trust is gone. Trust is earned just like respect is. Going through life not trusting somebody and then decide that you can trust them enough to spill the beans or the tea. I don't get that. If I didn't trust you as a person or an individual, I mean, especially after I get to know you better, you know, and we become friends. Friends is a part of trust. I mean, right now I trust Sierra. I trust a lot of people on these YouTube streets that I'm friends with. I trusted Tony. I trusted in you at one time, Megan. So I hope you don't get mad at me for doing this, but I just wanted you to see what I've seen from both sides. And I think, you know, it's fine okay, when we called, and it's fine you were having dinner. People understand if you're having dinner. A lot of people don't answer their phone. It's just the way it goes. It's the way it was in our family too. But you could have called her back. You didn't call her back. She hasn't heard from you. And if anything, that olive branch, she extended it first. I know that. We tried to, when we called, we wanted you to know that, you know, it's just, you know, let's talk this out. The four of us, right here, right now, on the phone, with just the four of us that were there, and you know who that is. So in the end, I'm gonna end this now because I feel like I'm gibbering. But thanks for listening. I love you, Sierra. I know you even texted her. No, I didn't get to make the peace with Miss Ann. I didn't. And I kind of regret it. But I didn't contact Diamonds to, or go into comment or anything like that because she knows. I think she knew. Like I said, well, truth seeker, um, you can trust me, but we don't really know each other, right? I'm sure maybe after we see and talk, in the future. Are you doing a lot of videos? Am I? Yeah, I'm subbed up to you. Yeah, Miss Ann was cool, but you had to be careful. She gets mad at you, look out. Oh, yeah. Now with... Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Ah, no, it's the popper. It was the popper. She waved it at me a couple times when we talked on the phone. The old popper. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit it. It's getting late. I've been helping David with his door dashing. It sucks. I hate driving. Yeah, Donna, I had to come home. I was getting ready to meet her. I was waiting in the hotel. I was waiting for her to call me that Saturday morning. And I got a phone call from home, and I had to come home. I was so pissed off. I cried all the way home. But I didn't want to, I just rather have not shown up than to have everybody know why I had to come home, because they would want an explanation. So, but I have proof that I was there, if anybody's wondering, because I stayed at a camp spot. The all the camp spots that... Oh, shoot. KOA. That's it. KOA out campgrounds. They have them all around the United States and everywhere. And there was one that just happened to be, believe it or not, it was like right behind the hotels where Miss Ann was staying. What kind of boots you going to get, Sierra? I've been calling them the Duncan boots. Yeah, that kind of sucked. But then again, you know what, you guys? I don't know, Donna, maybe you remembered this, but didn't they do a little funding, PJ and Dolly, through gifts and something? And they were like asking for a donation, and if you donated something to them, that when you got there, you got a at the meet and greet, you got a T-shirt. And didn't he say he had a booth, but then that morning he said he couldn't get the booth? Yeah, you're right, Mary Jane. He did say a lot of things. I don't know where they get off Dolly being controversial. I don't get that. Maybe it's because he's been involved with drama and stuff, and you know, those people that are there at Crime Con, like Annie Leese and uh, Nancy Grace and Ashley Banfield, and they do their videos a certain way to where they don't even they don't see their chat because they pre-video. And I think with that, because as we go on, he talks to his chat during the live and everything, so I can see where maybe the conflicts in the chat and Jimmy's or Dolly's conflicts, and on TV and or on YouTube, with all the drama that he's been in and out of. Maybe that's why, if it's a thing. Polynovision. Hi, Halloween baby. He collected for both, but you have to pre-order like 6 months in advance. Hi, Halloween baby. For the booth, yeah, that's right. He did say that he didn't make the time for it to get the money in, so he couldn't get the booth. But then he said that they told him that he would never get a booth because he's too controversial. Oh, okay, gotcha. Polyvision. Oh no, just Polly. Just Polly. Got it. I don't know what to believe with that. Well, actually, the gift and go thing, I did send in money for that, but I never got a t-shirt. Hi, Tarzilla. Good to see you. Of course, I didn't stay around long enough for the meet and greet. Yeah, this is hard to talk about because I want to cry. But I don't care. I mean, I've donated for his travels before that. I just haven't afterwards. Hi, Yatu. Keep them bushes cleaned up for me, girl. Yeah, I need to get up early too. I want to go dashing early. I bet I haven't been able to get up and go before 8 o'clock. But I've wanted to go at like, start out about 5 o'clock and, or 6 o'clock and Zoom until lunchtime, after lunch. Ooh. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. It's midnight. And I'm turning back into my cat self. And I need to clean my ass and go to bed. All right, everybody. I am out of here. As soon as I figure out how to get out.